Hello, my name is Paul Stern. I'm the Associate Director of our Integrated Enrollment Service Area, the Warrior Hub. Again, welcome. In this section, what I would like to do is I would like to introduce you to a site that we've recently developed on our Winona State University website collection that provides you one location, much like our Warrior Hub is your one-stop shop that you can come to resolve most of the issues that you'll encounter during your time with us at Winona State University. Your My Warrior Life portal page provides you with an individualized experience of having all of the information you might need to navigate your university experience in one location. We're really excited about this new site, and I'm really excited to walk you through it. So in just a sec, we'll jump right in. So as you can see, I've brought us to our homepage, www.winona.edu. And if you look down on this lower gray bar beneath the image and the information section here on the homepage, you can see where it says current students. If you click on that current students page, it'll bring you to this portal site. I have this already loaded up. Oh, it's popping right up for us. I'm going to close this. So you can see as it comes in here, my sample student sample, has information here provided in the left-hand area, a bunch of tabs across the right hand, and some notifications over here on the far right column. I'm going to walk through some of this information for you just to show you how you might use this tool to help you navigate your university experience. So if you look over on the left-hand column, you'll notice your name is listed, your Warrior ID, your Star ID, and your WSU and personal email that we have on file. Your major or majors would be listed here. Really important, there are some times when individuals may forget to do something like declare their major, or maybe forget to delete a major when they add a new one. You can always check that right here to see what your current majors are. And I can show you a spot a little bit deeper in on this top bar where you can actually get to the place to make that change as well. Part of being successful in your university experience is really maintaining your relationship with your advisor. Your advisors are listed here on the left-hand side to make it really easy if you do have questions to just reach out, shoot them a quick email, set up a time to get together and start to troubleshoot anything that you might be encountering. There's also a resources area listed right underneath where you can find information. Our Ask WSU is our frequently asked questions site. Hundreds of frequently asked questions that you can find answers to on your own time. You know, say it's after hours, the university is closed, and you really needed an answer to a question as to, how to find something in the library, how to file a document associated with your FAFSA. You might begin that process during those off hours here in Ask WSU. WSU also has a technology wiki to help you troubleshoot any of your technology needs. UAchieve is where you would find your degree audit. You can even track bus traffic around Winona and Winona State, log into your D2L Brightspace, and access all of the tools for Office 365, including Outlooks, Teams, and a lot more. You can review other information about your profile by clicking on that My Profile button, and you can see ways that link out to update your information right here. I mentioned that change of major form. If you had a change to your degree audit, perhaps a course transferred in and you needed to have that course shifted over into another area, you could accomplish that through this form. Maybe you were changing your advisor, looking to apply for graduation. Maybe something as simple as changing your address. So a lot of your demographic information is listed right under this very tab. I'm going to jump up to this dashboard area next and go across the upper bar of My Warrior Life. Close this piece off. So what your dashboard does is it gives you a sampling of information that you would find across all of these other areas. Now, my sample student, unfortunately, is not registered for any courses this semester until March 15th. So we're not seeing that on the schedule here or on our daily schedule. But inside of this schedule, you would see any of your to-dos that you had planned. To-dos might be a checklisted item that we sent to you that you had to complete, or a checklisted item that you set for yourself to need to complete. Might have any of a variety of your calendars displayed here, so you can find your activities all in one spot. Again, I mentioned the to-dos that we'll go to next. You can see what your balance is. I mentioned that my sample student is in a couple of classes, so you can check your balance right here to see what that balance is, and this More link will bring you directly into the area where you can see a PDF version of your bill. Again, if we were registered for courses that had already started, you would see that here, a link to any support you might need, and an opportunity to explore campus, activities, clubs, and other things happening around Winona. We also have RSS feeds that provide a tremendous amount of information of things happening around the university. Maybe you missed it in the update, you can find it right here. So take some time and jump around on this dashboard. See all this information that's available to you. And again, if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm going to go on and share a little bit of information about this to-dos area. So you can see we have a summer registration piece here, and then under that summer registration to-do, we have an expandable checklist. Inside of this checklist, we have 3 different activities that we suggest you do as you plan your summer registration. First of all, we mentioned that relationship with your advisor is key. Meet with your advisor as you end up planning that out. Review your courses, register in e-services, and don't forget to plan for summer financial aid. Now, as an entering student, this summer registration piece might not seem as relevant, but my sample student here is actually a continuing student. So as we're preparing now for our continuing students to register for spring and to integrate that spring and summer schedule together, or for fall, I'm sorry, are getting ready to register for fall, looking at ways to bridge that spring to fall schedule with any needs that might need to be filled in, either catching up or getting ahead during the summer. So that's just an example of what you might see in this to-dos area. I mentioned that we push some to-dos out. You can also add your own by clicking this Add To-Do button. You can make yourself your own customized checklist to remind you of things that you have to get done. Maybe you have a paper due. That could be one of your to-dos that showed up here. Maybe making a payment toward your bill as a payment date approaches. You can set that here as well. This notifications area gives you general notifications in purple. Yellow notifications would be an indication of something that you'd want to put some attention toward, and a red notification would be something that you'd want to reach out to us to address, as it would be something that would be impacting registration. So a variety of information that you find just in this condensed space. Let's go on to the next tab. In this calendars tab, you can find academic events, athletic events, different things happening with clubs across campus. I mentioned earlier in another presentation that Winona in general is known as a music and arts community. You may see scheduled musical events either on or off campus here, and other campus life activities. The core of your experience with us at Winona State University, of course, rotates around your academic growth and progress. You can see your major listed here, your advisor, here are a number of advisors actually listed. You can check your academic progress, see how your grades might impact your GPA for the courses that you are in as you plan, what your GPA and completion rate might look like as you finish a semester. Again, a link to a variety of other academic resources listed right on the same page, and additional services, our advising services office, tutoring services, writing center, and much, much more. So our records tab ties in pretty closely with our Warrior Hub area. All of the business that you might need to take care of at the Warrior Hub that we have online opportunities to complete, you can find listed under headings right here. So virtually all the business that you would need to conduct, you can find at your fingertips under this one tab. Pretty slick. So the education experience is not an individual process. All of us need support. We need to bring the whole team along. Your time at Winona State University gives you an opportunity to have a variety of services all condensed, available to you in a small area, really at your fingertips. You can meet your holistic needs in a way that may not be available to you at other times in your life. Under the support tab, you can get a feeling for some of those services across Winona State University. You can see at the top health services, counseling services, again, advising services, career services in doing your career planning, maybe preparing to declare a major. Handshake is our online student portal that we use for student work on campus. So if you're looking to work on campus, you could set up an account for that right here as well. Mention tutoring services, reaching out to Equity and Inclusive Excellence. Their link is listed right here, as well as their Keep Center. Information about financial aid, our TRIO student support services, any security or safety concerns you might have. So you can see a very holistic, very comprehensive list of student support available to you inside of this space. Moving on to our finance tab, some of this is still in development. I mentioned this is a new tool that we've released recently. A financial aid dashboard is coming soon that'll walk you in a step-by-step process through where you're at in the financial aid application process, as well as giving you insight into what comes next. You can see here my bill and my financial aid awards listed right next to each other. In a previous section, I talked a little bit about planning your budget. When you have that budget planned, you can see real-time ways that your bill and financial aid can come to fill in those budgetary pieces that you've put in plan from that budget you put together earlier. Financial aid shows the award for the entire year here, but also gives you the opportunity by clicking this details area to see what it would be per semester, and then giving you an idea what that looks like for the entire year. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about each of these different award types. I'll leave that to the professionals in our financial aid area to give you all the details on that. You can check on your video page, on that landing page, to find more information about financial aid, or reach out to us at the Warrior Hub for more information. So when we look at finances, we didn't just want to give the bill or financial aid. We also wanted to let you see your meal plan, your Crisco cash, and your Purple Pass dollars all in one location. At Winona State University, we look at wellness from a variety of different perspectives. Financial wellness being part of that. We take financial literacy very seriously. So in this finance section, we've listed some of our resources that we have available to start to meet your financial literacy and financial planning needs. Again, part of finance might be finding a job. You can find a job on campus by setting up that Handshake account. Again, stories from WSU students. You can see real stories from students at WSU as to how easy it can be to manage your finance. And then for the Explore tab. The Explore tab gives you access to a variety of information of all of the goings-ons around Winona State University and the larger community. It's a wonderful spot to come and peruse to get a feeling on the pulse of what's happening around Winona State. So thanks for taking the time to walk with me through this wonderful new tool. I hope you take the time to explore And again, if you do encounter any questions, we're here to partner with you at Warrior Hub. You can feel free to reach out to us by walking into our location in Maxwell Hall during our regular business hours. You can feel free to send us an email at warriorhub@winona.edu, or you can give us a call at 507-457-2800. Thanks again. We look forward to seeing you on campus, and again, welcome you as the newest members of our Winona State Community of Learners.